Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting and everything and amazing Propagandacast from your host and Pearl Dane, the one and only Master Propaganda Heroes like Defender of the Fatherland. Off here to a 1v1 on Twin Beaches. In the north is Dullahan fighting for the British Empire, the Commonwealth here with the 1st Armoured Division. 2nd Company south we have LosinFocus fighting for the German Army, Deutschland. Here with the 1st Fallschirmjäger Company. First Fallschirmjäger Division, 3rd Fallschirmjäger Company again. We get this sort of like airdrop straight into a fast fighting nest. You know, again, not something I see a lot of, but it's interesting nonetheless when we see here. So, a bold move here from LosinFocus. There's the section start here with Indian Artillery here from Dullahan. So we're off to an interesting match here. As always, big hearty thanks to my patron supporters, their continued and generous support of the Propagandacast. I'll have to keep making all these wonderful videos. And a big hearty thanks to keep commenting, liking the video. So immensely with, you know, basically, well, you know, algorithms which always will try to bury my video because YouTube is driven by that. And Dullahan here also going for a very unusual, I think it's a very early fuel cache. It's definitely not something I'd recommend to the average player. Definitely unusual. I wouldn't necessarily say it's bad, but it is, I would say, highly risky. Highly risky. I suppose it could be borne out of the fact he probably saw the Fallschirm pioneers. He knows he's going to have to fight harder for this fuel point. Probably not anticipating, of course, a dug-in Fallschirm pioneer squad there already. But, you know, that's another story. More Fallschirm pioneer here out of LosinFocus and the German army. He's dropping in a bit more conservatively this time around. Another section there for Dullahan. Got dug in, of course, in a sense, strong position. Of course, there's this one element, which is the opponent isn't attacking. This is a lot of manpower, not doing anything right now for LosinFocus. So, again, there's pros and there's cons to this. And so far, the cons are very much like, you know, so it all happens. All the way, setting out there with this Fallschirm pioneer now. Now it's perhaps realizing the British aren't coming his way. Pioneers, they're busy, so infantry coming up here for LosinFocus. Double Fallschirm pioneer openings do seem to be fairly common at the moment for the Luftwaffe, though again, the fast finding nest here is definitely a bit out of the ordinary. Again, though, not unique. We have seen one police go for this before, so there's definitely an increasing, I think, number of Wehrmacht players that are going like, hang on, this thing's bloody great, in particular with your Fallschirm pioneers, as they can be extra nasty with that one here. Vickers machine gun here, though, for Dullahan, not for LosinFocus. Will he go for the MD42? Will he take up? I honestly don't know. We do get an MD4 to support the Fallschirm pioneer of the 1st Fallschirmjäger Division. Of course, worth noting, after a certain point, most Fallschirm pioneers and Fallschirmjägers really would have been airdropped. That was an exceedingly rare thing, though. They did happen, for example, like, you know, in Italy, you know, after the armistice and, like, you know, they captured Mussolini and all that, there were actually a couple of minor airborne operations to actually save Mussolini and his wife and kids. Example, smaller, but still, they did happen. But, you know, major airborne operations were quite rare, and most German Fallschirmjäger divisions would have just basically been elite infantry divisions with their own Stuks attached to them, like basically Fallschirmjäger Stuks. Can Cranach mine here, good work there by Dullahan. Certainly good mining can be a great way to like just capture Kettenkrad off guard and blow it apart. But there goes, section hits a German Schützenmine. Fallschirm pioneer firing away there. We got the Luftwaffe company here for LosinFocus. Very much standard now. Most Wehrmacht players, in particular 1-1 do go for the Luftwaffe company. Jaegers, Wirbelns, Martyrs, you know, all strong choices there. Sam said caught with the influence from the west here, but so far LosinFocus just strong map control, of course. With the fuel cache, Dullahan can somewhat offset this, though of course it doesn't offset the other element, which of course with strong map control his opponent's going to be getting a lot of resources too, so this is obviously not, again, you know, a complete clear and cut case there. Anyways, MD4 sitting up, piece section there, pushing back the pioneers. Fallschirm pioneer being hammered here by the Vickers machine gun there, and we got a 2-2-1 on there for LosinFocus, also of course a part of the Luftwaffe company here. So far, 1st Fallschirmjäger Division there striking hard, and the Fallschirm pioneers are like, just, you know, when is the British coming? I want to get out of this place, it's awfully damp. So back here's laying down mines. Digging in here. No finding position there. 2-1 on the way there for almost done. We got a Hummer meanwhile on the way for Dullahan. So yeah, definitely a bit of an unusual match in some respects here. Though again, unusual doesn't mean bad. It just means, you know, significant shift from the usual, which is always a fine to a degree. interesting as long as, of course, it's done well. There you go. Vickers, they're being flanked, but the info just goes for LosinFocus cutoff point here, and it's oppressed. 2-1 has arrived here to support the 1st Fallschirmjäger Division sent in by nearby Panzer Grenadier Division, as the Fallschirmjäger divisions definitely did not have armoured cars of their own. They might have been borrowed them from another division, but they certainly would have had them. And there you go. Dullahan here extending, pays the price. Vickers wiped out here by LosinFocus armor car. Now we've got the Humber catching the 2-1, and of course the 2-1 is fairly defensive against the Humber, having only a machine gun, whereas the Humber does have an autocannon. Vickers, as he's got a flak 30 on the way for LosinFocus. 2-1, they're being hunted down here by the Humber. Almost got it here. Dullahan striking back for the British Empire, and the armored car is gone. Knocked out here by British reconnaissance. Tally-ho, chaps. Meanwhile, German forces in the centre moving about. Fallschirm Pioneer now hauling about massive boxes of British ammunition. Probably a few boxes of tea leaves as well there. Thank God, this thing is heavy. To save only ammunition. Oh, nein, scheiße, it's tea as well. Well, throw it out, Jürgen. You're not here to make tea, we're here to make war. Like 30 almost done. There we go. Done here. Dullahan's opening those really looking rough. He's also gone for war cry. Wowzer. That is definitely not an ability you see a lot, if at all, because again, like, Valor is like just easily picked so much more of the time. But Dullahan, I mean, always like, you know, just explores and goes his own way, you know. That's kind of what makes Dullahan, I find personally, really interesting. Like, he is absolutely a non-meta guy with all that entails. Which of course includes he tends to explore more, trying to find his own way, but also like discovers interesting things here. Pioneers laying down here, go away, move. But before here, but the Humber will have to fall back here. Mines were finished. I think Dullahan spotted that. We got the info up here by Mount Bacon. Fallschirm Pioneers heading in. Need to fix up that Humber. We got the Gurkhas out there. We'll have to see what Dullahan will upgrade them with. Jaegers on the way to support the 1st Fallschirmjäger Division. No actual Fallschirmjägers yet here for LosinFocus. 24 moving forwards, and of course the German army would operate a variety of Fallschirmjäger units. That was apparently in, I think, the 4th Fallschirmjäger Division, which is a rather unique one, in that it was also made up of Italian paratroopers. Basically, it was sort of like, you know, after the armistice, like, you know, the Italian government to an extent, like, turned over to the Allied side. They still had a lot of Allied, you know, Axis Fallschirmjäger, paratroopers fighting on the German side, or the Axis side, and those would be part then of the 4th Fallschirmjäger Division alongside German Fallschirmjägers. They'd have been an interesting unit that way. Black 30 opening on the Humber, though, at least soon too. Smoke deployed again. Really good use smoke up on the Humber. Like, ace use of it. Like, most players tend not to make use of it. Dullahan again. Steers clear of the mine. So close. Almost got the machine gun team here. We got Jaegers moving up. No Panthers yet. And there you go. He fires a flare here around the Flak 30 and the MD-42. It could wipe it out here. Flak 30, they're ripping through the Humber's armor, side armor there. Almost got the machine gun. Got more fire. We got smoke from the Jaegers. Good kind of smoke here by LosinFocus. As now he charges down the hill, the Gurkhas unloading their Thompsons into the exposed Flak crew. Humber, though, Veggie 2 needs to get out of there, and I think the Gurkhas need to get out as well. We got a grenade assault, the Mills bomb galore, but not before they spray the Gurkhas with the good old German Flak greeting. Whew. Grabbing the fuel point here. Section busy as well. The Humber needs to be pulled back for repairs, but Dullahan is absolutely making use of that Humber, isn't he? Additional fun fact, there was actually a Humber Mark III, this is I believe the Humber Mark II, which actually mounted a 37mm gun. Little fun fact, in fact the British had a fondness of upgunning their armoured cars with, you know, typically bigger guns as the war went on. The most impressive case is actually the Staghound armoured car, where they actually just slapped Crusader tank turrets with a 6-pounder gun onto them. Second Vanguard machine gun here, though, it's the Vickers there. Bit in the south, trouble here. Fort LosinFocus, still not much out of his battle group there. Still not much out of it. Quick artillery strike called in here. That is going to be the wreck artillery there. No use of war cry yet. Fallschirm Pioneer calling down mount, going for the cutoff point. Oh, he's going for the Luftwaffe command group. That is why we're summing up. He wants a Wirbelwind and more Jaegers, but he doesn't want to build them. Alright. It's also worth noting he doesn't have any healing here. One option, of course, he can do is just build a medic bunker using the Fallschirm Pioneers, as they can build bunkers. It's just not something most people use. It's that he needs to get healing, because these Fallschirm Pioneers are very low and healthy. Cut upon their C's back. MD4 here, setting up here, covering a nice bit of ground. And deploy smoke using the Humber. And that's, of course, exactly what Dullahan does. Thumbs up. Up here, troops getting ready. Mortar team out here for Dullahan as well then, which actually gives them now 2 sources of smoke. Oh dear, though, the Humber there. Full volley of flak fire, and it goes down. Flak fire today after paying off big time here for LosinFocus. Obviously for Dullahan, that was also still good value. It took out a 2-1 and applied a lot of pressure here to LosinFocus. And there go Wirbelwind up with another Jaeger squad here from the 114th Jaeger Division. One of 2 Jaeger divisions that actually fought in Italy. Fun fact. Like 30 setting up here. Sam Perceivers the Pioneers. Going for machine guns there for the Fallschirmjäger, the MG-15. People in there catching. Oh, the Gurkhas, they're right in front of. He's going for the grenade assault here. Dullahan is fearless. 6-pounding on the way. They're now the rival of the villain, of course, having no other real counters to it. We'll have to see what Dullahan is doing, but considering he's got a fuel cache, hasn't gone for Stuarts, I'm guessing he's planning like a relatively well-paced company command post and some tanks then. Meanwhile, though, German forces here, moving down the center, flak 13 with the sappers up north here. Straight down the middle with the Wirbelwind. Mortar sitting up here. Aggressive drive here by LosinFocus. Still no Fallschirmjägers. Just Fallschirmjäger. Medics finally on the way here for LosinFocus. Probably delayed it because he wanted that group out there as fast as possible. Ironically, again, the lack of healing might have had the adverse effect. Cut-off point hit again. Aggressive drive here by LosinFocus. 6-pounder gun setting up. Section being forward. Gurkhas as well. Their Jaegers taking losses. Worth noting, we haven't actually seen any of the Jaegers upgraded yet. And they're going for to come to the cut-off point here. Smoke grenade, I imagine, up. Or at least some smoke from nearby mortar. So, falling back here across the center. Fallschirmjäger up to fix up the Wirbelwind flak panzer. Including the one with the MG-15. For those wondering what was the MG-15, it was basically a spare machine gun from aircraft that was basically, you know, of no longer usage to the aircraft. Basically gunners' positions and whatnot, at which point they had a lot of spare machine guns, and they've kind of figured, well, what if we convert them to use for infantry? And that's the MG-15, basically an aircraft machine gun converted into light machine gun for infantry. It was rather large and unwieldy to an extent because of that, but, you know, it did have a rather unique 75mm magazine round because of that. Oh, the Fallschirm Pioneers took a hit while finishing the mine, getting a wiped. Big hit there. We also got the Luftwaffe supports going up here for LosinFocus. Meanwhile, Dullahan with the company command post down. He can go for pretty fast Crusader or Matilda here. More mines from LosinFocus. Good with the mines, though, of course. Gotta be careful once the British are bombarding. Smoke here from Dullahan. You can see that he actually sort of briefed like, oh no, he's gonna wipe again, but it was just smoke. There you go. Officers' quarters up here, boosting all the Jaegers to flak 30, and the Wirbelwind veterans one of them there already. And of course, also gives them 25% experience bonus. Fallschirmjäger taking it from the mortar. South side here, the British forces sitting around here, the main hard point here of the German army. Fallschirmjäger with MG-15 moving forwards, and there you go. We do get a Crusader tank, I believe, here for Dullahan and the 1st Armoured Division. Going for the cutoff point again. Really would like to see some Fallschirmjägers here out of LosinFocus, or at least some tech. Anyways, points up north grabbed. Crusader tank halfway done. South point here, seizing the point there. Jaegers pushing southwards with an MG-42 team in tow. Cutoff point seized, flak 30 there. Really well handled here by LosinFocus. Nice and active, but not reckless. And again, consistent push on the cutoff points as well there. Workers are rushing in with the Thompson, spraying the Fallschirmjäger. Wirbelwind pushing southwards here, looking to defend his fuel on his victory point there. Mines exploding. Certainly a hectic fight again there. Good Crusader tank out for Dullahan. So far, just the Mark II, which had a 2-pounder gun. Black feathering flank with the Crusader. 6-pounder moving up. Also, it might actually been the Humber Mark IV, not the Mark III that had the first one. Actually, now I think about it. Black feather, kind of an awkward spot. Crusader moving in. Got the Jaegers there. Actually, no casualties. Smoked a plot as well there by Dullahan, which, of course, helps his men advance safely, but also allows the Jaegers to escape more safely, except for Friedrich there, who, of course, gets blasted. Black feather in trouble. People who need repairs. Panzer Company there for LosinFocus. Smoke deployed here. But yeah, lacking any serious anti-tank weapons here because they go for Panzerschrecks. Is a moment at the tender mercies of Dullahan. Up north here, though, things are going a bit more wildly here as well. I think those pioneers are about to meet their maker. And we got infantry training in for Dullahan as well. Thumbs up. Pioneers wiped. Which means he's down to just one Fallschirm Pioneer squad now. Dullahan here definitely taking advantage of the previous successes here. Moving forwards rapidly for the British Empire. Training almost done. Still no sign of war cry being activated. I've actually yet to see anyone use that. I mean, it's obviously a fairly powerful ability, but it's like just, you know, getting a passive one typically just trumps a lot for a lot of people because passive just means you don't have to worry bothering activating it. But at the same time, like, abilities like these can be really powerful. And this one actually can force retreats. But again, requires time. Oh, tank riding there. 2 thumbs up to Dullahan. Even though getting classed with heavy 6-pounder gun fire. Jaegers putting up with their Panzerschreck. I'm going to have to go for the Panther 4 now. Could also go for Sturmpanzer, I suppose. But I think the Panther 4 right now here for LosinFocus would make the most sense. More to ground the northern point here. There we go. Panther 4 for LosinFocus.
We have lost the sector.
People in flak panzer need repairs. Back at base here. Nothing further out of Dullahan.
Stuka aircraft ready to strafe our enemies.
Stukas, Fallschirmjaegers, though of course at this point he could also just go for the Starstrooper. We'll have to see what he goes for, of course. Matilda 2 here on the way for Dullahan now. British Empire preparing its bigger tanks. Jaegers moving forward to the G43s there, catching the 6-pounder crew in a bit of a bad spot and clearing them out. Black 30 at the ready. Alright, Jürgen, remember, just like in Saving Private Ryan. Didn't we lose in that movie? Yes, but it made for a really cool scene, so just keep at it. Gurkhas moving after the machine gun, flak fetching around here with the Gurkhas will quickly spot what's going on and get out of there before they get turned into mincemeat. 6-pounder and they're being hit with Panzerschreck fire. Smart move. People sending out, and we got the Panther 4 here arriving for LosinFocus. Gauging this section here with a great 75 explosive shell. 6-pounder gun destroyed. Better blow this to Dullahan in there. Goes section with anti-tank rifles. Almost destroyed here. As the first Fallschirmjäger division moves forwards here. Even most of the fun is now being carried by the 114th Jaeger Division. Still moving up the south side here. Fallschirm Pioneer. Sounds like they got something killed. Could drop in Fallschirmjägers now. They're going to go wait a bit longer for the Starstrooper. We'll have to see what LosinFocus decides to go for. Until moving forwards. Panzerschreck scores a great hit here on the Matilda. Rear here, Recce section moving forwards. But they may have over-Recce here versus the Germans as the Bibelin is dispatched to deal with that. Crusader under repairs. 6-pounder gun again here on the way for Dullahan. His infantry losses are starting to pile up. He did lose the anti-tank section here. LosinFocus starting to really grow much stronger here. And I'll easily pick between the Starstrooper or the Fallschirmjäger squad. Gurkhas moving forwards here. Machine gun moving southwards there as well. So far, LosinFocus is just flooding manpower here. Perhaps he is losing his focus. Gurkhas pushing forwards here. Got the airburst barrel archery prepared. We got another fighting position up here for... Oh, it's actually the same one there still. Smoke deployed here though. Quickly charging in. We got the Fallschirmjäger ready with that set. The Gurkhas, yeah, it's going to just pop a grenade assault here. I think LosinFocus here realizes his mistake, retreats. Fortunately for him, the Gurkhas were a bit too excited and actually threw too far there. Now we got the Fallschirmjäger in there. Not having to worry about grenade assault, meaning the Gurkhas are in the open actually a bit of trouble because with the veterancy and the bonus from the fighting nest and the machine gun, the Gurkhas can take a lot of damage from them. Vehicle and Panther arriving here, really catching them a bit of a nasty wedge here. And second flanking from the north here, Mortals in position, but the Gurkhas are forced back here, taking immense amounts of damage. Continued float here, I'm guessing he's staying up for Panther 4, but still more infantry, or at least some more support weapons could be good investment for LosinFocus, like, you know, or Fallschirm Pioneers, Fallschirmjägers, machine gun, mortar. People have been getting exceedingly lucky there. Crusader misses, crew curses there. Now the Panzer came, the Vibelin survives with the tiniest level of health with the Panther 4, though. Gets into a really bad position with its pathing. Definitely not good here for him up north. Punch grab. Panther 4 is about to go down. Does not get lucky, but the people at least escapes. But yeah.
Our Jaeger infantry.
And the Jaegers get wiped as well here. Several losses now for LosinFocus, as again, he is going for another Panther 4, but he still has plenty of map to go for another. He goes for another Jaeger squad instead of, say, you know, Starstorm or Fallschirmjaegers, something a bit more aggressive on the infantry scale. So he clearly wants more Panther tricks too, which is fine, but again, I feel like he could have maybe avoided this situation if he just called in some more infantry sooner that could have, like, pressured Dullahan's infantry more. Just my perspective anyways. And we got Grants being prepared here for Dullahan. 2 thumbs up. Shouldn't back get flanked here though, as Dullahan's armoured cleaver there swings through here. The Germans. Machine gun there about to go wiped out. Friedrich there holding off that Vickers. And down. Second Jaeger squad ready. Fresh Panther on the way here. Fresh Panther 4 as well. Armoured side skirt could also be a good addition there, of course, previously for LosinFocus, but help both the Panther 4 and the Wirbelwind. So again, better knows how to feeling there. All the way Crusader versus the Jaegers. Bit of a fierce blast there for the Crusader tank. Matilda moving up.
We will end this. The enemy has only 250.
Panther Shake Jaegers on the move here. Panther 4 slicing through here.
Initiate.
Support elements. Guessing for Martyrs here for LosinFocus with the Crusader and the Matilda. And we got a Grant tank on the way here for Dullahan, the M3 Grant, which was a British variation of the M3 Lee. Specifically, it was the turret that was different. Mostly just in terms of the layout. Push on Mount Bacon. We've got British forces flanking in here. Still the Jaegers and the Panther will be able to deal with this somewhat. There we go. Crusader taking massive amounts of damage here. Flak fire chain around as well. Could button up the Crusader tank here. Almost got it. Smoke the pod here with the Matilda. In theory, allowing to do it. But there you go. Panther 4 scores kill on the Crusader. Airburst shells in there. Flak fire being swarmed with the Gurkhas. Jaegers dodging out of the way here. Looking really dicey here. And we still got the machine gun there lying about here. Meanwhile, Grant tank has arrived here for Dullahan. Flak 30 down. Jaegers versus the Matilda. Panther 4 to do with the Gurkhas. Matilda getting slammed here by the Panther Schreck, the Raketen Panzerbüchse.
The enemy has cut us off. We have territory out of supply.
Grant there moving forwards. The Grant would also, or the M3 Lee would also be supplied to the Soviets. As an additional fun fact there. And 4 need repairs, but heavy losses here now for LosinFocus. Really should recruit these weapons, obviously. 32 though on the Wirbelwind here. Jaegers on the cutter pump, which Dullahan cut again. Really messy fight here. But yeah, he's got the support elements going, so I imagine it's going to be a martyr here out of LosinFocus. Giving the ripping through the sappers. Grant tank on the move there, equipped with the center from gun and a third similar gun there. Note the gun in the hole there is actually the exact same as the Sherman early versions would use. Which itself is actually based off a French anti-tank gun. That's sort of the fun part about that one. The French artillery piece. So, little fun fact about that one. Flak 30 pushing southwards here. So it's at least recruiting some of the weapons here. Marder 3 on the way here for LosinFocus. France, they're diving at the German base here. Dullahan looking to keep applying pressure here. Panther 4 though here could catch the mortar on the victory point. Dullahan and the 1st Armoured Division driving at the German base here. Bunkers getting plastered with high explosives and armor piercing. Bunker down. Stinging blow here. Threatening the safety here of LosinFocus base. Panther X though trying to favor to the Matilda. 6 pounder gun on the flank here. Marder almost ready here. The old school's got the Stuka-Lloyd already, though perhaps a fragmentation bomb a bit better. Finding here for the northern point. Fallschirm Punic to the wind. Marder on the move here. Heavy fire on the Matilda. Gurkha's pushing in. And there you go. Recce section. Routed. Almost got it. Oh, Matilda down. Now got a second Grant almost done here for Dullahan and the 1st Armoured Division. Fight continues to swing back and forth quite spectacularly with a lot of interesting developments, that's for sure. And second Grant has arrived here for Dullahan. Grant pushing forwards here, and we got infantry service here. Interesting enough, as one of the last picks here for him. Normally, this tends to be one of the priority picks here for German play if they go for Luftwaffe. Marder, they're about to get knocked out with the 6-pounder gun here. Panther 4 moving in to assist, but himself's going to be exposed to the 6-pounder gun. Jaegers moving up here with a Panzerbuchse on top of the Panzerschreck. Specifically a boys. Needs to get that victory point here as well. Honestly, yeah, more pioneers is definitely the way to go here for LosinFocus.
Pioneers are reporting for duty.
Graham Northern points here. Dullahan lining up for a fresh push for the British Empire. Grant heading northwards as well. Artillery calling the Jaegers. The Jaegers just, well, run for it as the Grants pursue here. All retreats. And the machine launch just withdraws here. Still hasn't recruited that one. Guess he just forgot about it. Pioneers had to work there with the Marder.
The enemy has claimed our sector.
Fallschirm Pioneers also need to withdraw here. At this point, LosinFocus really can't afford to lose his infantry like that. So there you go. Retreat here. Got the southern point as well. There's a good chance to get wiped out. There we go. Got the Gurkhas with an IO Gurkhali assault here. And that's going to be wiped here, punishing LosinFocus for extending his Fallschirm Pioneers this much. Because really, a 2-man Fallschirm Pioneer squad, this far away there with multiple points of interdiction like this here, was really just asking to get the wipe there. So that was a good move there. But Dullahan punishing LosinFocus there for somewhat egregious mistake. Brief considered Crusader, but perhaps at this point, Dullahan has been bitten by a Lend-Lease bug and just wants more grants. Pushing forwards here, the Grand also had a pretty sizable crew, I believe, of 7 crewmen.
The enemy has taken our territory.
Jaegers opening up with the Grand here, Pantrick punches through. Black 30 firing at it. Jaegers moving forwards here. Marder moving up here. And we got a lot in here from LosinFocus. Luftwaffe and Indian deal here with these British Panzerkampfwagen. Shots going in, almost going on the Grant. Other Grant here desperately firing all guns as it withdraws here in the face of the German push from LosinFocus. They are swiftly out here, though another pass here narrowly gets in there. Perforating the internals here of the Grant tank there.
Enemy forces have claimed our territory.
We got another Gurkha section out here now by way for Dullahan. Honestly, not a bad idea. And we got the Brens on the way for them. Now the Panther 4 LosinFocus, who's down to just the Jaegers and the Pioneers. Meanwhile, Dullahan can at least maintain some large component of their elite infantry. Grabbing the points here. Pioneers quickly wipe the Gurkhas. That would actually be a massive blow here to LosinFocus. Were to lose them, as that means he'd have no way of repairing his armor. Grants there, of course, need repairs. Fighting here in the south side of Mount Bacon. Grants are pushing out again. Will he go for more grants? We'll have to see. Section flanked with the Panther 4, 6-pounder gun slamming into the Panther 4's frontal armor. Jaegers being bled out.
Panzer 4 reporting in.
Marder moving in there, but definitely with an exposed flank here. And I think Dullahan could catch this point. There you go, great shots. Marder suffering critical damage there. The Grant finishes off it quickly. Even popped the veterans, one ability to increase its rate of fire. Really good ability, by the way, these kinds of ones. There, most players never use them, but Dullahan again, very much good at using stuff like this. 2 thumbs up. And with that, he just blasts the Marder and the Panther 4. The Grant just absolutely demolishing, and the Virulent gets knocked out here. This Grant is on a roll and just, it's just destroying LosinFocus.
Let it fall into enemy hands.
It's just utterly destroying him. Absolutely get his own movie if there'd been an American tank crew doing this, but for the British, just another day. Anyways, Grant pushing southwards there.
Victory point lost.
Machine gun still left behind here. The penalty does realise there's still an MU-42. Grant's pulling back. We've got a Crusader to back them up. Grant's trying for the south here. Yeah, the Grant, very much the reason the Grant looks like this is very much because the American tank industry back then just wasn't quite good enough. They still lacked a lot of expertise in making tanks, so the Grant in that sense was made because that's what they could manage. Including, for example, it was actually riveted rather than weld it because it just lacks trained welders. Another mod here of LosinFocus. Luftwaffe currently being hammered with the grunts here. Dullahan going for the jugular. Up north here, Pen for Coh3, the Crusader and the 6 pounder gun here. Jaegers bring in to assist here. Almost got the Luftwaffe completely dust. Destroyed that. That's going to be another from here for LosinFocus. And the Germans. And down it goes before the mod is even done. Black 30, Panther 4 moving up here. Infantry company down here. Dullahan is just destroying the German base, leveraging the multiple guns here up the grunts to just smash the buildings apart here. And up north here, things are further going awry here for LosinFocus. An absolutely brutal beatdown here from Dullahan at this point. Flak 30 cleared out as well here. It's looking like an utter collapse now here for the first Fallschirmjäger to be shot here. Crusader diving in here, going for perhaps a kill here. Does take a hit, but gets a shot for the side armor, and the Panther 4 pops like a pimple. And the Panzer Company's down. Pioneers wiped out. At this point, this is definitely GG. Another Crusader here for Dullahan, but at this point, he could just keep going for grunts, honestly. Won't happen again.
Our front line failed. 250 points remain for us. HQ under attack.
Yeah, I think this is GG, so GG game over. Quite the match with a lot of interesting plays there on both sides. Some interesting non-meta plays here by Dullahan. I think also just a good highlight of what the Grant can do in the right hands. LosinFocus, I definitely, I think, made some mistakes. Like that one where we had a lot of manpower, just floated it instead of like pushing for more infantry, I think, was a notable mistake here by LosinFocus, which allowed, I think, Dullahan to really slip through here. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. You've learned something from it. Hope it gives you some matches. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment, tell your friends, tell your family. And as always, you can support the Propagandacast by donating or pledging on Patreon. Every bit helps. Links in the description. And this is Imperial Team. Cheers, and see you all tomorrow for another episode. Bye, everyone.